few bits while we're doing
Yo,
this.
yo, everybody. Welcome back to the RaddTitan channel. This is Gio and Alex. If you don't know already, we've been in this game for a long time. We are some of the OG statue collectors, and we're going to be going through the weekly chat, talking about latest updates and all that kind of jazz. We've got a few things to go through. Apologies for us being a little bit late, but unfortunately, I'm at the mercy of 3 children under 4 in this gaff, so it gets a bit challenging at times. So I take full responsibility on this occasion. If you are joining us on the chat, please hit like and do subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a lot of people come on here who participate but not sub to the channel. So always good to be part of the unit, and we've got a lot of long-term sort of followers on here that we love you also. Thank you very much for all the support, and we'll be fielding your questions as we go. So if there's anything you want to talk about, any subject matter you want to discuss, now's the sort of time to get them questions in before we start on the pictures and start moving through the latest updates.
Yeah, once we do the pictures, we won't really go back onto the questions as such. And we'll look at the comments. We'll look at the comments about the pieces, but we won't really answer until the end. Yeah, let's say.
And if obviously you want to support the channel, want to support us, and you want to hit us up with a super chat, that'll be greatly appreciated as well. No subject here is too taboo. We're pretty known in the community for being, very straight. So don't worry about anything you want to ask or discuss. So nothing's going to be cancelled over here.
Yeah. I know cutting in line to get comics and stuff. Yeah. All right, let's do this. So let's just go through the comments quickly. So,
let's talk about your week. How's your week, man?
Wow. Okay. I've not really been collecting much lately. I've not really buying anything.
Got anything? You get any CGCs in? You get any steelbooks in? You get anything good in? You get any prints in? You get any art in?
I don't do
anything.
Steelbooks. I did not get into Steelbooks at all. So, like, that's one of the things where you started buying them, and I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I
got Basic Instinct in the other day.
Oh yeah.
That fucking pause one. That won't
wear. But other than that, I mean, I did buy a couple of comics. I bought part 10 or 11 of Maximum Carnage.
Huh?
So I've got 3 left to go now.
Nice.
All in 9/8. So I'm waiting for that to come through. I did get this keyboard, which is meant to help me kind of edit. So I got this like.
How does it help you? I don't understand.
It's got all the shortcuts on there, basically. So all the shortcuts. Yeah, they're just all the editing shortcuts. So it tells you what to press rather than have to go to all the menus and stuff.
Does it help? Has it helped?
I know the ones I use. That's the thing. So for me, not really. Until I start to do something I don't.
Different, really something new. Yeah.
So, because I already know all my shortcuts that I use, so yeah. But no, it was normally they're about £90, £80, and plus shipping. And I found one on eBay for like £6. No one bid on it. So
nice, love it when that happens.
I'll have a bit of that. So yeah. And cheers. There you go, a bit of whiskey. What about yourself?
I just did a trade for that Ronan the Accuser, the custom one from ATF1. So.
Yeah,
I did the deal for that, and then I'm actually talking to Medins about, if you don't know Jonathan Medins, nice guy. We call him the tracksuit rummy for good fucking reason. He's the only guy I know that goes out with a group of guys out for drinks or out for a meal, and he just rocks up in a tracksuit. I mean, literally, you could not find that guy could not find a fuck to give. Honestly,
no. Last time we were wearing a tracksuit, and you kept making fun of him. But it was those weird, like, crossbreed ones.
The fucking tracksuit, bro.
No, it was like the jeans tracksuits.
Would you mean like
not jorts? No, not jorts. Like
jorts.
It was the last time he was wearing these weird, like, jean.
I just love the lack of. I literally find it impressive the lack of fucks that Johnny gives about anything. I just think he's fucking awesome. Love the guy to death. So I'm trying to get the XM Studios Omega Red off him.
Oh, yeah.
It's a piece that I could have actually had. I could have got it for a very good price at the time, and I do like it. I am a fan of it. I do like.
He had a load of drama with that when he got it.
Did he?
And I was just like, because I
sure.
I think Johnny was mine and Mike was yours or something.
Yeah.
And I helped Johnny get it. And then it ended up getting delivered. He's like, where he works is like a little industrial area.
Yeah, I remember.
And he got delivered to the industrial area. They done it to the wrong fucking
unit.
The wrong unit. And then like literally everyone in his unit was like, nah, didn't get it. I had to call up the driver and he went back to the unit where it was. And I can't remember the end of it, but he got it at the end. But it was just a bit of drama.
Was it all right once he got it? That was all right.
Yeah, it was fine. It was totally fine, but it was just that drama of like. Oh,
I'm just thinking that I might, if he does, I might send that to Ian.
To do what?
I might get repainted.
Okay.
I might do.
The only things I didn't like was the kind of icicle snow on the pipes. I didn't like, if I remember.
Yeah, I might do. I might put some more ice in that, make it look more frosted and frozen. All the metal parts. I might make the metal parts look a bit more blingy underneath there, and then I may mess with the suit. I may change the suit, fuck a bit of it.
Okay.
I'm like, and there's something about it I didn't like. I mentioned it on review. I didn't like the face paint at all. It's heavy around the eyes. It's heavy around all the things around. You know, like the when someone like is doing this and there's like crunching up this part of their face. It's really heavy paint around there. I didn't like that, and I felt that I would definitely fuck with it a bit. And I might make it so that the hair is not quite as white. It's more blonde. Cheers, mate. Love you. Is that Guinness?
Got Guinness there. I got whiskey there.
Yeah, there's a few ideas I might have. I might change the suit completely. I might find an Omega Red like suit and like that's really like out there and like fuck with it. Might do a whole repaint job and just make it like a one of a kind situation.
Ooh, sorry, I was reading a message someone said.
That's nice and rude. It's fine.
No, it was to both of us, but I'll tell you about it after. No, it was a nice one. Yeah, so I'd be interested to see what you do with it because you always will go out there, do a little bit of extra, and it's good to see. Well, there was that one time, but
I tried. Listen, I tried it. I mean, he did say to me like it would be hard. It would be a lot of work for him to fix it once he does it. And then, in fairness to him, he fixed it lovely and did a really good job of it now. But yeah, I tried it. But it didn't really work. The Magneto, the shadow sort of Magneto thing just didn't work because there's too much face sculpt under there. So when you're trying to like darken it out, like it just looks weird because there's just they actually did like it's too much work going on in that face.
Also like it's your lights are really bright on your cube. So when you then do that, the idea of doing that is to have it in a kind of like a dark display and then have the black light going so the eyes which you're never going to do, really, are you? So no. So the idea with
the black light on it looked pretty decent because the teeth and the eyes glue up. They look good, but I don't know, glowed up.
Oh, good. Do you know what I saw someone doing the other day actually that I keep forgetting to tell you is I watched someone who was buying Pokemon cards. And what they were doing with the Pokemon cards is they were like going, oh, yeah, so the edges are great. And then they take the backlight and then they shine it around the outside to see if there's any creases. So you could probably do that on the comic down the spine to see how many breaks there are.
Oh.
Yeah. Or if there are bad breaks. And I'm sure that's probably what like CGC would do.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like a little tip they were saying about for cards. And I was like, yeah, that translates to comics. So I'll let you know. Just remembered. Let's go through some of these comments. So Yalan in the house. Yo, hope you had a great week, big bros. Not bad.
So far, so good.
I was up in Stratford upon Avon, Shakespeare country. Team building exercise.
You ever read any Shakespeare?
Not since school, no.
Do you remember
just like the Juliet?
Give me
like
one. Give me one. One line from Shakespeare that you can recall.
Well, like where Lady Macbeth was trying to wash her hands and she's like, out damn spot or something like that. Out damn spot or black spot or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, happy JCG. Yo. Punisher XS. You're always my favorite statue channel. Never miss a show. Thanks, man.
My man, mad love.
Bobby Goldner, what's up, my dudes? All good. Richard Gouthier, you're back. You're back from your holiday. How's it going, gents? That was me, Sammy Delay. Gabriel Gutierrez, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Yo.
Dennis Perez down in, oh God, was he Peru? No, he's not.
Puerto Rican.
Sorry. Yeah. Get that wrong all the time. Puerto Rican. Nick Chesh, evening all. How's it going? Stuck up on a photo. Good evening, chaps. Hi, chaps. All this hunky dory. Doing good. B-Dub3. Hope you're good. Danny Lee. What's up, RT crew? Hope all is well. Cameron Litz. Howdy, fellas. Can't watch live today, but looking forward to watching later. Looking forward to being there. AC Luna. What's up, gents? Glad to finally join live. Glad you're here. Prime Collector.
Welcome, man.
How's it going, Jay?
Mad love, Jay.
Got married recently. Great guy, Jay. Chris Harris, what's up, Titan family? Hope everyone's well. Good to see you here, Chris. Alonso, how's it going? We are live.
Hello.
Lightning Trip. What's up?
That's a new name.
No. Stop. Many times.
I don't recognise that name.
Yeah, no, many times. Many times, my friend. He's a regular.
Who each top comic book?
Top comic book artists. I don't know, because I like a lot of the older stuff as well.
Hard. Tough.
Is it actually like, because then some of the cover stuff is different from the inside, isn't it? Or is it just like
number one, Ron Lim? Easy.
I do like.
I fucking love Ron Lim stuff. I still love his covers today. That's nostalgia for me. Just right back into the mix of. I just remember being in Mega City. When I see his stuff, I remember being in Mega City with Alex, going through comics, just flicking through, like literally spending birthdays, probably saying 6 words to each other, like, Alex, look at this, and then not talking to him for another 15 minutes while I'm still looking.
I had a lot of Ron Lim stuff as well, though.
Yeah, you did, yeah, because you had lots of
Surfer. Yeah, loads of Surfer stuff.
Ron Lim would probably be my number one.
Oh God,
there's loads of good ones, man.
There's too many.
There's loads of good ones.
I'm going to have to say the guy who did the Silver Surfer 4, so like Zabashima,
Buscema.
Yeah, so it's like the guy who did Silver Surfer 4, but he also did like loads of Silver Surfer covers as well, and loads of classic covers. But one of the funny comics I really like as a kid was that Spider-Man comic with Green Goblin on it, which is the foil cover.
Silver one, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's. I want to say Spectacular Spider-Man 200.
Yeah, it might be. That sounds about right.
I want to say that. Yeah, he done that cover as well. So he done some really, really good covers.
It might be Web, actually. Is it not Web of Spider-Man? Might be Web of Spider-Man 200.
I should know because I've got it.
Yeah, you should know. I love that cover, though. It's either Spectacular or Web.
No, Web is the other one you like. The Arbor Spider-Man.
Armored, the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Spectac.
Got to beat your Spectacular.
I think it's 100. Oh, yeah, no, it's 200. Yeah, I was right. Fuck you.
Yeah, Spectacular is then.
Yeah, I was right. But same
artist. Tough, actually. It's tough. I like a lot of McFarlane stuff. I like Jim Lee stuff. I'm
kind of fed up with the old sort of Clayton Crane stuff. I get really bored of it. I get bored of all of his kind of homage to the past stuff. I find that a lot of it he doesn't always do better.
I like Garcin as well. That's quite out there. Like for covers and stuff. Garcin is like a nice one where he does all the sort of like, so it's
montage.
Like montage sort of stuff with loads of different bits of the character, and then it makes a big picture in the cover. I kind of like them. They're nice.
Yeah, they are nice.
Some of them are a lot better. I got a nice Thanos one, and there's a nice Thor one. They did a Hulk for Hulk 50. It's not great.
There's a Venom one as well.
You mean Spider-Man Eye?
No, that's his first one, which is Amazing Spider-Man 700 that I know of. But he also does a Venom 200.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did the symbiotes like the suit?
Yeah, you bought one, and then it was bent at the spine. So I tried to buy
a lot of the
one,
markers.
and it was bent
Those
on the
books
spine
are
as
thick
well.
books, man. They're problematic for grading.
Yeah. But that's classic. But yeah, Delotto does some fantastic art.
I like the Lotto. Yeah, I like his Lotto, but I mean, it gets a bit
They reuse the
boring.
same shit, don't they?
Gets a bit boring. That's the same stuff.
RaddTitan, bonjour, Alex and Gio.
Bonjour.
Chats. I hope everyone had a good week, homies. How's it doing, PA? Is there an artist you'd like to see a company do a project with? If so, who would it be?
I mean, I like Scan actually. I like a lot of his stuff, and he does statue stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know how he's going to be doing stuff in future. Really, there was a big drama thing with the studio that he was working with, or he was partner on, and he posted online that they kind of separated. So I don't know what his side of that kind of stuff is going to be. Hold on, we got some super chats. I'm going to have to skip down here a bit. So we got Chris Harris there.
God bless you, bro. Thank you, man.
Bust out the whiskey for that one. Cheers, man. You're going to be, as a Scot, you're going to be disgusted because this is Australian whiskey. But cheers.
Australian whiskey. Fucking traitor.
And you got another one underneath here.
I've got the water, man. I'm sort of on that training kick.
You got Mr. GMT. There you go. I'll have a whiskey to that one.
Boys, I don't know if you remember me. I used to go by the name of Superstar. Of course, man. Superstar 75. Yeah. I'm back. Looking forward to your content, and I would love to show you where I'm at with my collection, which is Superman themed. Dude, you had a sick Superman setup. Yeah. Love to see where you're up to, man. And obviously, if we could help you share anything, you want us to put anything on the channel and send people your way, by all means, hit us up. Love to help you.
Hit me up on PM.
Glad you're back, man. It's nice to see some of the OG boys. Mad love. Thank you very much for the support as well.
Thanks, buddy. If you're not on Facebook, send me a message to Alex at RaddTitan.com.
Yeah, any pictures and stuff I share with Instagram, just PM me on our Instagram stuff.
Nick, is there an artist you'd like to see? I'm trying to think of any others.
I like.
That's the thing is when you're on the spot, it's kind of hard to kind of like.
I like what's his name? He does some funky shit. Is it? I've forgotten his name. It's like rock and roll every time. Is it Matina?
Yeah.
I like it. I like some of his style of things. A lot of people don't like it. I like it.
A lot of people don't like Matina because he's always been. I think there was like a thing about him, like just ripping people off, like ripping off people's art. And then they did this thing as well where he did a cover, and then they basically did like Google Skyline something, and it was like whatever the thing was, they Googled like a basic description of the layers, and it was like prehistoric skyline, and then it was like this prehistoric skyline outline, like, and it was exactly the same as the cover, and then like moon and it was like that on Google, and it was like he got a lot of stick about that. I'm pretty sure that was Matina. I tell you, the one artist I really do not like, who gets so much fucking praise. I hate Peach. I really do not like that Peach art.
Nah, it's horrible.
Miloki Peach.
That's Makoki. Yeah.
I also I liked Scotty Young to start with. I like the kind of Galactus biting having the bowl of cereal about the planet. Yeah, there's a few others, and then after a while, I'm just like, I'm bored of this quite quickly, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
but people have like a signature, don't they?
Bagley, I like some Bagley stuff as well because he's done all the Maximum Carnage stuff.
Some nice shit. Yeah.
It's hard. It's like being put on the spot, and you're like, oh god, yeah.
There's just so many artists to name.
But there was so many like variant stuff, like the Lee, what's his name, Lee Bahimo, who done loads of great stuff. Yeah. But obviously, Prime One using him. His Joker is probably the best Joker out there. You know that Prime One Joker is ridiculous.
The best one I've seen. Sure.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think, but I probably missed off some real big ones. How's it going, Jen? How's it going, John? George Moss, howdy. Gladiators coming back. Get ready. Let's hope Wolf's retired though.
Fucking love Gladiators.
I never liked.
Who did you ever fancy any of them?
I fancied Lightning and Jet.
Yeah, they were predictable fancied though.
Yeah. You fancied Shadow though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I love Shadow, man.
But you know,
I wanted to be in the middle of a sex sandwich with Shadow and Warrior.
Cobra.
Bring your fucking bugle sticks, man.
My the guy who did my physio when I fucked my back up in work, he was a gladiator on the second set, and he was called Doom, and he's in like film and stuff now. His name's Wayne Gordon. So
Okay.
yeah, but he was actually a gladiator. Yeah. The godfathers of the statue community, Alex and Gio. Ooh,
Actually, I like that.
Blush, yeah. What do you think of the XM Venom? We spoke about that a few weeks ago. I think I'm glad that they did the 2 busts because I'm not a fan of that kind of madness style with all the kind of symbiote heads, and I'm glad they did one without that, to be honest with you. Evening, gents. How's it going, Mike? Chris again. Everyone in the chat, can you see my comment? Yeah, we can see you, buddy. Let's show them some love and get the Titans some super chats. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Deflex1. Like the new Batman Beyond by Prime 1. We've got that coming. Yeah, we've got that coming up. Looks really good. Chris Harris, there you go. Yeah. Jason Fegan. Hey, Alex and Gio. Any advice on selling a piece? I need to shift a few, but could do with tips on the best places to sell and ways to avoid people claiming is already broken or scams. My advice would be, depending on where you are, whether you're USA or whether you are UK. I'm assuming you're one of the two, just by the name of that. I think you're UK. I think I've spoken to you before. I might be wrong. Probably wrong. But I would assume you look at our sales groups. We do have US and worldwide, and we have a UK and Europe. So definitely try and sell on those. If you are ever going to sell, always go into the RaddTitan group and just say, "Hey guys, I'm doing a deal with Bob, whatever. I want some reference. I want Bob Sapp. I want some references for me, some references for him. If the person says that they don't want that done, then fuck them. Don't use anybody that has
a problem with that.
So yeah,
that basically means they've got a lot. That means they've got heat, and they don't want it being overly exposed somewhere else. 9 times out of 10. This is how I would do it. I mean, if you're going to do it, you've got to use, Facebook's a great place to start, like the groups, like Alex is saying. eBay is a good place to do it. Do global shipping. Is a good protector for a lot of the time. I don't know if the rules are slightly changed now, but back in the day, it used to be that you were protected a lot more with global shipping. So, for example, if someone's UK and you're UK, I would always try to do a meet. I would always try and say, like, come in person to collect. Yeah. If it's something that's complicated or expensive, I wouldn't ship it. But global shipping with eBay usually protects you. So
it used to protect you, so that when you shipped it to your responsibility was to ship inside your country to the global shipping. It's their responsibility to do their check-in and do whatever. If they forward it on, it's their problem. And that they will try sometimes to go, hey, this has happened, that's happened, but then you go,
yeah. I've used global shipping a couple of times, and I've had incidences happen, but I've always got my money. They've always said, look, we take responsibility because you got it to us. The box was checked, it was fine. Not like open, but like checked that the contents were good. But this is how I would do it. This is how you protect yourself from any bullshit. Get your statue out, right? So let's say, for example, you're going to do a deal with me. We're doing the deal, right? I don't know you. You don't know me. So let's just play along these lines. I would say to you, right, all right, so, I've got this, let's say I've got vision, alpha 3 vision, you want to buy it off me. So I would take the piece out and I would take pictures of it with your name and the date written on it. So I would say whatever, I would say, like, I would put a piece of paper, I put Jason Fagan written on it and the date of when I took these pictures. And I would show you the piece. I'll show you close-ups and I would show you, like, all the angles. And then if it has a light up, which Alpha 3 Vision does, I'll show you that light up working. And then as long as you've got that and that's legitimately there, then if I ship it the next day, you know that when it left me, it was in mint condition. And therefore, if there was a problem later between it arrived, let's say it arrived, the light doesn't work or whatever else. If we did it through eBay or global shipping or anything like that, you could send them the pictures, or they'll look through your messages trail on eBay, and you can see that you've sent it saying, are you happy with the condition of this item? And the person will say yes, pack it up and ship it. And therefore you can then say to global shipping, look, I sent pictures on the day that I shipped it. This is how it looked when it left me. If anything arrives damaged, you've got even more protection. You've done your due diligence. Just whatever you do, I would even do that on Facebook groups as well. Take the pictures, send the pictures to the person and say, are you happy with the condition of this item? And then basically make sure that they're like happy with it. And then, you basically like, then you've got a discussion. If anything arrives and it's broken, you've got a discussion to have. It's hard. I've actually done a trade at the moment where I've shipped something. I'm going to ship something and someone's shipping something to me. And I'm shipping a bomb-proof box and he's shipping me a fucking cereal box or some shit with some sellotape on it. It's a fucking joke. Yeah, but, for stuff you want, sometimes you've got to take the risks. That's how it goes. Well, good luck,
also,
man.
That...
Make sure if you're in a, make sure you make sure you get the right pricings and stuff as well. Don't like fucking follow some people we know's ideas of like, some people we know are fucking so crazy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, make sure you don't go overboard with your prices and stuff. But yeah, that's the two kind of places you're going to do it. Sometimes if you're fortunate, you can get them to pay a gift. But in most kind of situations, if you're not kind of established, they're not going to be, take that risk with you really. So yeah, good luck. And if there's any help you need, do hit me up, Jason. Josh in the house, glad I made it this week. How you two was doing? Get a chance to check out Sandman yet? About halfway through, taking my time, and I'm liking it. Haven't seen it yet. And the thing that pissed me off as well is Neil said that he's thinking that even with the popularity, it might not get a second season. So that pisses me off because then that makes me not want to watch it.
The thing is, I actually have a little bit of a rule with seasons of things like this. I actually don't watch anything unless it's well established. So pilot seasons are shit. I don't touch them. I don't touch them until they've got 3 or 4 seasons under them. But I didn't do with Cobra Kai. I'm a massive Karate Kid fan, and when Cobra Kai dropped, I didn't start watching Cobra Kai until it was well into its 3rd season.
Yeah,
I was like, now I'll start it because it's getting picked up. It's on a major channel, and they're doing more of them, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now I can invest my time into this. There's nothing worse than sitting through and getting attached to something. They're like, yeah, we ain't doing another one. It's like, well, that's fucking pointless.
Yeah. Well, apparently that's happening with Sandman. It's, even though it's really popular, they're talking about it may not get another one.
Why wouldn't it?
And they do it, and even with Prime, they do this bullshit where you literally have, I think it was that Jupiter something
Ascending.
where no. It was like a boys ripoff, but basically that night had a season, but they played it like where it was getting released. Not like it wasn't doing it in a chunk; it was getting released. Halfway through, they're like, "It isn't getting a season 2," and they hadn't even finished posting season 1. It was just like, wow, crazy. But let's get through some of these comments. The nice guy, evening, how's it going? Dante This. That's the name. That's a blast from the past. That's an old name as well. Dante
yeah, man, I know that name.
Some fellas from across the pond. Once again, glad you're both back. How's it going?
God bless you,
Leslie Ann Sales. Hi guys, how's it going? It's me, Evan. Yo.
I check watching us. Nice. I like it when the ladies turn up, man.
Yeah, Silver Surfer 54 cover. That's a nice Romlin. That's a nice Romlin for sure. John. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Buscema,
yeah. That's the one I like. Sub Peep Casual Nerd Problems. Check him out if you haven't yet. Mr. 9.8. John Buscema, Simon Beasley, yep, Jim Starlin, and Alex Ross. Alex Ross has got some great covers as well.
Alex Ross is like super realism, like his stuff. That's a great call. That's a great call for a statue collab. I mean, there are some custom Alex Ross stuff, and they're actually pretty nice.
Yeah. That's one of his best pieces, actually. I'm wearing his tribute T-shirt today. But he's got a nice Alex Ross, hasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. Trey Smith LBS for life. What's up, Alex and Gio? What's up, everyone? How's it going? I was Infinity Gauntlet click. I was trying to work out what the picture was. Trey Smith, what's up? Lightning, they're talking to each other now. God damn it.
Good, that's good.
There you go. Oh, Momoko. Yeah, that's the one I don't like that.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Jose Garcia Lopez, Ron Lim, Gary Frank, Ed Bettis, Ian Churchill, Bagley, Dan Jurgens, and George Perez. That's his list there. Nice list. Capital City Statues. Hey guys, great to see you. Hope all is well. Living the dream, man. My friend. Esed Rubik is super amazing. Oh, right, I'll check that out.
I know that
name rings a bell, but I'll have to check it out. Definitely. That Manimal post was eye-opening. Funny enough, that's who just messaged me.
I would love to get him on. I would love to have a conversation with him.
He just messaged me saying, like, thank you for putting the post out there, The thing is like, it's not an attack on anyone, but it's one of those things that, you can't pick and choose what you cover kind of thing. You have a responsibility. I feel that we have a responsibility to cover what's going on. And you can't just go like, I don't want to cover that. I'll cover this. And, because it suits us. And, we'll cover it. And that's why I did the screenshots. So,
yeah. I'd love to get him not to go over old ground or whatever. I liked his energy, man. I liked his flow. I thought he added, like, at the beginning when Gem Mint was was getting numbers. I think he had a big part to play in that. And I think he deserves his credit. I think he deserves that. I think he's earned that. It wasn't like some of the fucking deluded fucking people that we've had on chats in the early days that went off in private and were like, we're making this chat. It's all about us. They didn't realise that in private we were getting so many messages going, please stop with them fucking guests. Just you two go on, please. Do you remember how many people was like that? Yeah. They were in the background going, oh yeah, like this is us. It's like, oh dear.
Well, the thing as well is, Manimal is super knowledgeable about all that stuff. That's why he's got a podcast now. And he's super knowledgeable. He knows all this shit. And I think he added quite a lot. He was adding a lot. And then when he went, there was always that question mark about, because Jem put out this kind of post, and it was put out in a way like an arse covering from the beginning. And it was kind of like straight away, as in like, we're still friends, everything's fine, but we're going separate ways kind of thing. And it was a bit like, yeah, that don't sound like that's true.
The funny thing was, I don't remember seeing Manimal like fucking going after anyone making things public and shaming himself. He seemed to handle being slighted the way he was in a very graceful and gentlemanly like way. Yeah. I think he was quite classy. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I know people that have spoken to him and told me some stuff at the time, but I didn't hear anything publicly from him anywhere.
Yeah.
I think that's speaking volumes about a person.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely have him on the chat for sure. Even that guy who made a 5-hour video about Gem, I mean, come on if he wants as well. But yeah.
I liked his video, actually. I couldn't watch all of it. I just watched a little bit of it because I
didn't have a chance. I tried to download it to watch it on the train, and then my fucking headphone battery died.
I watched a bit of it. He seemed to just like systematically destroy his excuse and his conversation, just ripped it to pieces.
Yeah.
It came from a very intelligent place. It wasn't like it wasn't done in a way like, I hate this fucking guy and I'm just gonna go against everything that was said. It was in a more factual argument.
It wasn't done like that kind of public lynching that we refuse to do.
Yes.
All right.
It does. It does mean the game. It does mean the Game of Thrones thing. I'm not touching it until it's had a couple of. It found its feet.
Yeah. Good evening. How's it going, Tommy Cole? Gotham 1358. Hey guys, hope you're both well. Love the new time. It's morning here in Australia, so perfect. We'll try and do it. We'll try and keep doing it.
I'm trying to get on there, man.
My girlfriend gets pissed off at me doing Friday nights. He didn't the Thor run.
He did the Thor run. I think that's that guy we were just talking about.
Yeah. Don Z. Does anyone know if the promo variant statues are just repaints of the originals that did not sell? I saw the recent DMC ones going for double on the Big Bad Toy Store. No, I don't think they are. Do you know what? What normally happens is it's not. I think we've made jokes about that before. About like Black Widow didn't sell, so they took 200 and repainted her white and all this stuff. I don't think it's literally that. It's because especially companies like Sideshow, when they announce edition sizes of 5,000, they won't print 5,000 of them all at once.
No.
They'll print 1,500, 1,500, whatever, depending on how the sales are going. And if they don't sell very well, they won't make them. But or they'll make them very slowly, because they've still got that agreement with the factory. To be honest with you, I don't. They are. If they're saying they're going to make 1,000 of one thing and 1,000 of another, they're going to make both of them. They're not going. I don't think it's going to be repainted at all.
No,
no. Especially with with Sideshow. They've got such big warehouses and things, and they'll just store them.
And you got to remember, like repaint's actually quite a lot of work.
Of course, to repaint over it is more money. Yeah,
repaint is a lot of work, so it would not be that. I mean, maybe from a perspective of if it's the same sculpt, you can think to yourself, they sort of price all ready to go, and then they paint it some different colors, but definitely not going to be painted over. And also, you see some of that shit too sometimes.
Sorry, you see what?
Well, you'd be able to see sometimes.
Yeah.
If you try, if there's like colors that they're trying to go over, even subtle changes that are not right. Sometimes there's a lot little bits, things here, and you're like, oh.
It's too much work. It's to actually repaint a statue factory-wise, like on a big scale. It's too much work. So it'll be too clumpy and just
It's like basically saying to somebody, you know what I mean? It's like getting a cover-up tattoo when you can just simply print a fresh skin and just go over it on your own. Nobody.
Much more yo, what's up, fellas? Glad you're back. Thanks, man.
Good to be back, Peter.
Did you get your toe done?
Yeah, man. You see him?
Yeah. Hold on,
I'm there. I can't. I don't know if you can do it. Well up. So like they're like there. It's quite hard to show you from here, but it's my life.
Twist that bit, yeah.
So my whole life, my thing now. I've got this gap that I need to deal with here.
That's me. That's my gap. It's going to be RaddTitan down your thing.
Yeah. And then the new bits over the top there. So, obviously, when my twins were born, I had to add a couple of cubs to my lion, pride. So I quite like lions.
You can add me there.
You can fuck off.
I had RaddTitan, don't you?
There's no room for a fucking badger in the middle of my fucking shit.
What was the last comment we just said? Hope you guys are well. Repaints. Yo, what's up? Glad you're back. Stuck off Inferno. I have the Alex Ross Earth X Captain America statue, which is pretty cool, but probably too small for most modern collectors. I don't like a lot of those modern X stuff. The only one I was tempted by was the Spider Girl. Is that the one? But other than that, I didn't really like the artwork on them at all. Boys, check out Shannon Mir. Yeah. Brilliant cover. Really nice, really quite realistic looking stuff, Shannon. And even Ryan Brown does some fantastic stuff as well.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Oh, and that guy as well. Sorry, I keep clicking my fingers. The NGU guy.
Ngu.
Yeah.
Nugu.
And then the other guy, which is NGEL. He's good as well.
Don't know that one.
There's like loads of guys, actually. In Hookley.
Yeah, in Hookley, yeah. I got a lot of his covers.
I like the modern. I do like a
I've
lot
got the most signed stuff of him in my whole collection. I've got about...
In Hookley?
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any of them. I just got Clem one, didn't I? But yeah.
Because I've got that whole Infinity set, and they're all signed by him.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a couple of others that are as well.
Bad Blood Studios. Can you link that video? If I can, I'll find it. If I find it, I can. I'll do go through this. The Manamon Gems splitting came out of nowhere. They went to San Diego together, and that was it. I'm not going to go with he said, she said stuff. And if Manamon or Gem want to come on and cover it, they can do that. I've heard bits and pieces from it, but yeah, I'm not doing the gossip stuff with it. Zach was the main reason I watched the channel. There was such a great community at the start. Now I listened to his Justin's podcast. Yeah, so yeah, his podcast is really good. I listened to a few of them when I had Spotify, and it was really good. Tommy Cole didn't get the Sabretooth premium format, but I got the Iron Studio Sabretooth, my first piece, hooked. The Iron Studio is 1/10 pieces.
One.
Yeah.
Iron Studio is 1/10 pieces. They're fantastic, them pieces. They're nice. I still think that Omega Red is fucking well nice.
Shane von Liechtenstein. What's up, boys? How's it going? Yo. George, he did the Gore the Butcher Thor run. Oh, okay.
That's Love and Thunder, isn't it?
Yeah, Rod Lim. What is he talking about? Alex Ross is top quality. Manamoy's top guy. I bought a Suicide Run comic from him due to shipping being expensive from USA to Oz. He paid the shipping. Wow, nice. Stuck with Alex Geo, little fist bump there.
Oh, wow.
How's it going? Yalan, interested to hear your thoughts about the issue with the new Joker bust edition size bullshit. I thought it was very poor form from the company. We're going to go on to that, actually. They messaged me, so we will cover that because there is past companies who did the same. So we'll try and keep things as a structure if we can. Colin Hurd, wow. Okay, what's up?
W.
Mad King,
Willie, Wank.
Yeah.
What's up?
Congrats on the tattoo, Geo.
Thanks, man. Yeah. It's not done. I'm not finished. I did about 3 hours, 3-4 hours, and because I'm going on holiday. I'm going on a holiday soon. My guy, the tattooist I use, Max, is fucking class. Check him out. He's what's he called? He's in the I can't remember, fucking Rook or something Rook. Anyway, he basically said to me, "Look, you're going away soon, man. So we're gonna like stop now, and then when you come back, I'm gonna carry on a little bit on, and I'm gonna do a little bit on both sides so that they actually age the same, because obviously this one is about 3 years older than the other one. So it's
was that 3 years ago?
Yeah, because I had nearly 4 years ago, because I had it when Georgie was born. So it is about three and a bit years ago when I had the first lions put on, like the like the mum, the dad mum and the little cub. So he basically said to me, "Look, I'm going to do like a bit of the work on it." And he said, "Come back when you've done your holiday." He said, "And it's healed." He said, "Then I'm going to go over both sides together. I'll do a bit of work on both of them." And then finish it off, and then they'll appear the same age. He says, otherwise, you'll always have this little bit where it's not quite the same. I mean, he's done a fantastic job of like marrying them up, but I can understand what he's sort of saying.
Yeah.
So a little bit more work in there, and he should put in the whites and stuff, the highlighting bits and all that kind of shit. But yeah, I mean, I really like he's like really good at like the realism stuff, portrait stuff, and like, all stuff like anything that's like realistic with the black and white sort of and the greys. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Bad Blood. I put that link in the comments. It's 5 hours long, but apparently it's like mainly covered in the first 36 minutes. Someone told me. I haven't seen it yet. What separates XM from the rest? I don't know whether there is as much as a separation as there used to be, but what do you think? The thing that used to separate them, I think the thing that used to separate them from the rest was they used to listen more, and they used to actually do the characters that other companies wouldn't do. Now they're more of got investors and things like that. That's not as the case as much, and you are seeing more of the kind of the characters that everyone's making and more redone. I do still think that their quality is of a high standard compared to the likes of Sideshow, who do have a lot of hit and misses. But then that's kind of balanced with price, so it's hard to kind of balance out. But I think it depends also where you're from. I know a lot of people from Singapore, and they're like, for me to get Sideshow will cost me more than buying these XM pieces, so it makes no sense for me to buy Sideshow. But it's all where you're from and
relative.
What you pay shipping and what.
I think probably, if I had to say, probably the one thing at the moment, I agree with Alex. I think there's been too many characters remade for my taste at the moment. when there's so many others that need to be done. I definitely wouldn't bring out another Cable before, you know, a few other characters that they're thinking of doing, or another Venom. I think there's much more to do, another Carnage, much more to do.
Yeah, but I think as a business, it's like, you know, when you look at your portfolio and your pieces,
I don't need the excuses. Leave the company, the head company head elsewhere. I'm speaking now. I'm giving my opinion. You don't need to. I don't need any. You know what I mean? Sort of. I don't need devil's advocate here. Take fucking
no. I'm saying
Keanu Reeves and fuck off. I'm not.
As a business point of view, if you're looking at your portfolio and you say our Cable sells really high, our Venom sells really high, we made them 5 years ago. Let's do another Venom. Let's do another Cable.
No, I know, but you know, everybody. All the companies are doing that kind of thing. I mean, some are doing it a lot more than others, but I still think there's too much of that happening at the moment. There's a lot of rehashed characters coming out of there, but I think what puts them ahead, certainly in terms of like comic stuff and a few of the licenses that they have, is probably the level of intricacy in their designs. I think that they definitely work more on the engineering, and they try and stretch the field a little bit more. You know, they definitely try to cover more and make it as dynamic or as intricate and have as much as they can get on a piece. Which all their pieces, a lot of their pieces are very center pieces of things. So if you're like a massive
portfolio pieces,
if you're a massive like fan of like a character and they've done it, I guarantee, like if you're a massive Batman fan, realistically, is like the Sanity Batman. You know, could you get a better piece? It's very hard. I mean, if Space is a premium, you're gonna have one fucking piece. That's like probably the best one piece Batman statue you can ever get, because it has all the villains, it has a great concept, has a great design, great engineering, great balance. You know, so for me, that the smoke version Batman is probably one of the best Batman pieces I've ever seen in my life.
Smoke version is. I was explaining it to someone I work with, and the smoke version for me is far superior to the color version. It just tells the story of what it was meant to be. The color version for me is too busy. It's just all over the place. You kind of go over there and you're like, oh, there's Joker, there's Harley. Oh, Batman's in the middle. With the smoke, it's, oh, fuck me, there's Batman. Shit, there's Joker. Oh, my God, there's all these characters. Oh, wow, look at that. You know, you pick them up afterwards, and it kind of then goes with the idea of they're all in his mind and they're all fucking with him. And, you know, it matches it much better.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. And I'm one of them guys that that means a lot in terms of like keeping pieces. Like, you know, when it tells that kind of a story and it hits all the spots, like Hulk transformation is a prime example of that. You don't need another Hulk. You'll never need another Hulk ever in your whole life. You have that piece.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that tells the story. It's perfectly done. So for me, that's, you know what I mean? It's things like that. Then you've got like other pieces, you know, like Magneto is, again, you've got like the best storytelling Magneto, but it's so good. The XM Studios Magneto is so good that every year 10 customs try to do it and just like add more bikes and more cars and more bells and more whistles and more everything to it. And they think that that's the answer. That's sadly what they think. It's like, all right, well, let's put 2 sentinel hands. Let's have a wheelchair in there and fucking
head.
You know, they have all of that, and it just becomes more and more and more and more. And that's because the concept was so good that, you know, when they get it right, they get it right, very right. So, you know, I think in terms of that, that's what I would say at the moment is if you're a comic book collector, I would say that, you know, and you were like crazy about a character and you wanted like the best representation probably of it, that probably ticked the most boxes and had the most wow factor, I think XM would be the company you would go for.
Sure. Good answer. Yeah. Skipped one. Evening, gents. Got HMO Felicia incoming. First, a lot of picks looking good. Yeah, she looks good. HMO need to up their game a bit though and release things. I mean, there's so many pieces that George saw in 2017. I saw it as well, but I'm using George as a point because I went there, and I don't remember half the years I see things. But George was there, and there were so many pieces that he saw from HMO that never saw the light of day. And they took pre-orders, and they've still not seen the light of day. Any other company would be getting slated to the ground and people saying, "Where's my money? Where's my piece? Where's that?" You're not seeing that, though, are you? You know?
Strange, really.
Yeah.
Thoughts on She-Hulk is in the series.
Thoughts on She-Hulk? Not seen it.
I ain't watching
But
that.
apparently,
shit,
there was a tease. Our mods were talking about. There was a tease where in the newspaper they talk about Wolverine. So they're talking about Wolverine coming into the MCU.
Okay, fucking, I've got no time.
Hello, lads. How's it going? Rajiv Rocks Limited. How's it going? Lex, a little late to the show, but I made it. How are you guys planning on doing room tours? I did ask George to do a room tour and told him I'd edit it. I can't do a room tour because literally my room is just a store of boxes. The only thing I have is that crow piece, a couple of bone busts.
I need to do it. I
over there somewhere. That way. A couple of bone busts under there, under the stairs. That's where all my like Blu-rays are and stuff. And upstairs I have Sideshow Joker original on display because I couldn't find the box to put it back. And a custom Carnage and a custom Spider-Man.
I need to do it.
Spider-Man I'm not too happy with. But yeah, he needs to do one for sure.
I do.
Make sure you show off your tattoo when it's done. That's the link. XM is my favorite licensed company, but I'm not a fan of how dark they paint on many of their pieces. They painted well, but they're so dull and don't pop.
Some
well,
are.
that was George's problem with
that's a good shout.
That was your problem with
some ain't.
But that was your problem with Doomsday.
It was. Doomsday was a big one where like they overdid the dark wash, and it's such a stupid thing because the detailing that wash is done last, they just completely fucked up all the work they'd already done. And he was well dark. He was too dark, man. He was so dark.
But that was the thing as well. You took your pictures of Archangel. I mean, that's not too dark.
Nah, he's not dark. He's a very vibrant, beautiful looking piece.
I'm actually really surprised you get rid of that.
Well, do you know what it is? It's more. I've had this. This is the question. I think that it's the better. I think the Archangel is the better piece, right? I think it's the better piece, and I think it's going to hold probably a better value over time. But I prefer Ronan as a character. Like I like the character from. Obviously, I've got a bit of nostalgia. It's my sort of thing. So that's hard, when you like sort of like I've got that. I want that character. And I don't see many quarter scale versions of them being made. And there's also another part, which is I've got that Terax on pre-order from ATF1, and I want to see if what their quality is like. I literally want to like have a piece in front of me to look over, so I'm sort of half aware of what I'm going to get with Terax. Maybe hopefully it'll be better. I hope it's better because they should improve as opposed to get worse. So. If I look at it and I'm happy with it, then it's sort of a win. But having characters that you care about in your collection are pieces that you keep. It doesn't matter how good a piece is. I like Archangel, there's no question. In terms of X-Men characters, he's probably in my top 10 favorite X-Men characters. But Ronan's a bigger deal to me in terms of characters. So that's pretty much my thinking along them lines. It's just that.
Yeah. When did Ronan first appear in comics? Was Avengers?
I can't remember, man. Fucking. My first introduction to him was like, a long time ago, and then you didn't really realize who he was. And then the real sort of thing where you start fucking getting into him was when what was it? The fucking thingy come out. Them awesome covers. I'm trying to remember what they were called. In something I can't fucking remember. And they got the one with like. Drax, where he's got the knives behind his back and Thanos is in front of him. Them covers.
Oh, you mean the white Thanos?
Yeah, they're like white. Yeah, he's in the white thing. Annihilation, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like fucking. I remember him from well before that. But it's always been one of them sort of galactic guys that you sort of like. It's the same with Terax. So I had to get the Terax.
Yeah,
because it's like I don't see companies making these characters anytime soon, so I want them. If they come out in quarter scale, they're sort of like nostalgic pieces that I definitely want to keep.
Do you think that they'll go on? Actually, do you know who would be really hard to make into a statue is Morg? I think to make his skin would be really hard.
I think they could do it. If it was big enough, I think they could manage it.
Yeah, I think he's too like.
Morg is a good. Morg is another good. Like, I'll definitely buy a Morg. If someone makes one, I'll get on that as well.
Morg. Well, your guy doing these ones should do Morg, and then he should be doing like
maybe. They've done like they're doing all like the cosmic sort of character stuff. I also want a Nova at some point. I'd like a Nova.
Which one, the woman or the man?
Answer that question for yourself. What do you think?
The woman?
Oh.
Well, you want Dick Ryder?
I only have
his name is Dick Ryder. His name is Richard Ryder. You know.
It is Richard Ryder. Yeah, I like sausages in my collection. I'm a sausage collector. I have one.
I actually really like the female Nova character. That's why the only reason I got that fucking surfer was because of that. And also somebody charged me like 400 quid for it. What was that? Yeah, I got it like from Sideshow for like 400 quid.
There's definitely credence to this argument, though. There are plenty of XM pieces that are dark. The fucking Gambit I reviewed was dark as shit. Again, they overly washed it. That was fucked. That was.
Do you think XM will do another comic Iron Man? Sideshow haven't made a comic Iron Man for years either. To be honest with you, if XM made their last, well, not including War Tank, they probably will do another War Machine. I did hear there, I think he posted it on XM Live, but they were talking about doing the Frank Castle War Machine from the recent comics. But but they're going on to that. If they're not included, they haven't done
that Iron Man from XM Studios, the one they did, the classic Iron Man, is the best Iron Man.
The one you got, yes, yeah.
It is the best Iron Man. Period. I'm telling you, it's exactly. It is. It is. If you're a fan of the comics, all this shit with all the light up base, all this crap, don't mean nothing. I don't care. All these shiny suits, it don't make no difference. I'm telling you, if you are if your initial introduction is Iron Man from the comics, that is the only Iron Man you'll ever need in your whole fucking collection. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Because
Scorpion would never be made for that other than XM.
Yeah.
True XM pieces are 1-on-1.
I wouldn't sell that Iron. I wouldn't sell that Iron Man for anything. No one could give me enough money to give you that.
My XM Dark Wash has mostly been recently.
Yeah.
Here's the sculpture on Doomsday.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to repaint it. I should have done that. Beast is another prime example.
XM are doing a Nova.
Are they like what?
No, that's the one where they did the pose where he's got his hands like that.
I like that. I don't like that at all. Not interested in that sort of thing.
Tarex is probably the only good custom I've seen in years. In a year, sorry.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? Jojo Valdez.
All is good.
Ronan's first appeared 1967. Fantastic for 65.
That's why we have Stucker on here, man. Look at that shit. Get him a mods job.
67. I gotta look it up because in 65. I gotta look it up because basically
obviously mine would have been in the 90s, man. Mine, I would have never seen him anywhere near that kind of. It would definitely been in the 90s where I was sort of more into comics as a kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that cover's well shit. Isn't it? I know that cover.
Dude, you know I stumbled across.
Oh man, he looks dreadful. He looks like he's got a fucking really bad Juggernaut helmet on.
Probably, yeah, but they all look like shit when they start. Thanos looks shit and all.
Yeah, he's all fucking helicopter. Sausage collector.
I don't deny it. I literally have one female, and it's kind of hard because she's actually. Well, I have the little bust, but Nova, but she's like Mistress Death really isn't a female.
Stuck up for Verna was 5 back when that came out. Any ideas when Galactus and Sinister will be fully revealed?
No, Mr. Sinister is another character that I kind of want.
I don't work for XM anymore. Like I just do.
Mr. Sinister's up there though for me. He's high in my X-Men list. It'd probably be like top 5, easy.
God.
What are your top 10 favorite X-Men characters? Go. Right off the top of your nut, right off your nutsack. Go.
Wolverine.
Go.
So then it goes over to villains as well. So like Sabretooth, Sinister, Magneto, Jesus, I'm trying to remember. Like Bishop, just Cable, Bishop and Cable.
Cable, definitely.
Well, actually, yeah, because he's fucking his son, isn't he? So okay. Do like Juggernaut, but he's kind of like maybe on the maybe list.
This isn't quick enough.
I'm trying. No, I'm trying to think
thinking instinctively. Just if you don't know instinctively, they ain't your characters.
I tell you, someone who needs to be made, who's not been spoken about, it's definitely Bishop. And then people talk about if Bishop gets made, they need to make Forge. But no, like Strife as well. I'm trying to remember the intro of X-Men when they're all running in. You know, I don't like Saber. I don't like Cyclops. I don't like.
I like Cyclops.
Bam. I prefer him now. I'm older, but no, I'm going to stop there. I've got like 8, but yeah, you're going to say something. I'm going to go. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, no.
Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't say fuck. I missed Apocalypse. Oh, you
Apocalypse straight away.
Stupid cunt. that's the brilliant. Yeah,
Apocalypse, Magneto for sure. Mr. Sinister. Then I would say Cable. Then I would go into sort of like Colossus. Colossus I always loved. I don't know why I always loved him, but I just loved him. I loved his sort of like straight sort of thing. So definitely Colossus, Sabretooth. I don't know how many I've got so far. Definitely a Cyclops. I was a big fan of Cyclops.
You've got 12 so far.
All right, I'll stop there then.
I'm joking. I didn't know any. I didn't.
Yeah, then probably like people like like Gambit. Like I liked Gambit. No, Wolverine's at the bottom of that list, to be honest. He would be in my top 10, but he'd be at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I like Wolverine. I've always liked Wolverine.
It's funny because you didn't say him.
I did say Wolverine. I said Wolverine first, you fucking idiot. I did say Wolverine first.
Nah. You might have. I don't think you did.
No, I did. I said Wolverine. I said Wolverine, Sabretooth.
You might have done it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, then you can't. It's very hard to like. It's funny because
it's year's one female Lady Death. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, you're 100% right. It is. That's it.
All right. Should we go to the old?
I'm your Huckleberry. You ready? Let's go.
All right, are you ready? I don't know what's going to happen with these pictures because for some reason, Ronin pictures shit, and I can't open it with something else. Let's try that one. Oh, that's better.
Dude, you know what I stumbled across? I got Disney Plus, right? Never guess what I stumbled across. Anybody seen The Rescuers?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I
had this song stuck in my head since I started. I put on for all the kids, right? And obviously my son's like looking at me like I'm slightly retarded or something because he's like, the fuck is this shit? Like, because it's like old, so the graphics ain't great. Like, obviously how it appears. But there's a song in it, man. I can't get out of my head. It's so bad.
I haven't seen Rescuers in a long time. Stefan used to love it.
Yeah, oh dear.
Does it make sense that you used to love it?
Does he still fuck guys or get fucked by guys?
Well, yeah.
But then it makes a bit of sense.
All right.
That's a great. Yeah, this is
what there's Rescuers down under. Yeah. Apparently, apparently the new Chip and Dale movie tries to kind of go along the style of Roger Rabbit, and it brings in loads of different IPs. And apparently, like they're going along and they see fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, and they start talking to Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's like doing, he's like a bit washed out, and he's doing convention signings.
All right.
And then they see like all these other characters, and apparently, like it's like meant to be like trying to be Roger Rabbit by bringing in loads of other things.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, that's good. Maybe I'll watch it just for like the laughs of it. There's got He-Man and Skeletor. I was sitting at a table arguing about something.
Honestly, never wanted to be fucked by a cartoon ever in my life instead of the Roger Rabbit.
But except for what?
Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah. or Kathleen Turner's fucking. Apparently, she didn't sing though.
No, she definitely didn't sing. 100% no.
The woman who sung was from some really bad horror film. I can't remember who it was though. But
lovely voice though. Nice smoky voice. Nice. Anyway, I've done the trade for this, so this is what it looks like. This is the ATF one. Cosmic sort of line, I think. So
where is this running from? Because Stack of Unfold, I don't recognise that look.
Yeah, this is like this is more of like, again, it's more of that sort of Annihilation look. It's more of a modern sort of look with the armor and bits and pieces like that. The thing is with this looks really good, but there's a few fitting issues with this piece that I'm going to have to rectify when I get it in. I'll see if I can sort it.
Well, you don't want to do that, like, oh yeah, get a hairdryer out and That's, but the thing is with the guy you've done a deal with, in my experience of him, he is very honest. And
he was honest.
Some of the stuff is a non-issue. He goes, oh yeah, this is a problem, that's a problem, and then you get it in, and you're like, that's really not a problem.
Well, I'm going to try and use XM's thing with the cape.
No, Geoman, Chip and Dale. What did you mean? What film did you talk about earlier?
Rescuers.
The Rescuers. Yeah. George meant The Rescuers, and I'm talking about Chip and Dale.
I love the Rescue Rangers. Awesome.
Chip and Dale. Rescue.
Got to do the first line, man. What's the first line?
Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two
well done.
Go picking up the slacks. There's no case too big.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
enough.
It's painful.
But yes, again, it comes with like two heads, and unmasked, sort of an unhooded one with a screaming sort of face.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy with it. I'm excited to get it in hand and have a look at it.
All right, cool beans. If I do that and then put that there, does that make the picture the same size?
Yeah, still the same size.
Oh fuck yes, that's awesome then. Last time we used to make it shrink.
Yeah.
This is just something I put up here because this company made something before. I think it was called Alpha, and it was fucking ridiculous. And
I remember.
Yeah, so this is Balor, and this is from Dear Lord Studios, and I'm really looking forward to just to see what this looks like because their other statue, I think this is their third piece, but their other statue of Alpha looked fucking insane. So I definitely want to see what they do with this. Here we go. So then this is Vampire Knight D by Figurama. So this is going out for pre-order on the 3rd of September. And yeah, this is a 1/6 scale piece and it's a beast. It's big. I always loved Vampire Knight D. I always remember, Joe and I remember watching this. I watched it when I was really young. And I didn't watch it for then a long time. And then I think we watched it at Wilfie's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we watched it and it was just like, yeah, awesome. But this is, I think, more from like Bloodlust than the actual original one. So, yeah, this is cool. One of the things as well from Vampire Knight D is they never really explained the parasite, this hand. They never explain where it comes from. They don't really explain much about it. And there's a parasite there in his hand. When I kind of was talking to Shanab from Figurama about it, we had long conversations about Vampire Knight D one time, and he said that what it is because the D character is so serious, so like kind of minimal with words and things like that. They basically got the hand parasite by the creator, made the hand parasite as like a transition to kind of do the comedy, so that they could kind of get away with it, and it makes sense. Yeah, I do really like it.
This piece looks fucking nuts.
It looks really cool, and I cannot wait to get this in hand and for us to review this. It looks insane. 2 heads, looks insane, and also all the Figurama stuff. It sells out in a day, so you have to be kind of quick with all this stuff here. All the kind of goblins on the base is where they showed it at the convention in Paris. And awesome.
So the pre-order comes on the 3rd of September. That's not long.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I've been corrected by Jay. He said it's definitely not from Bloodlust. His portrait is way more like the original art, closer to the first anime, but not even super close to that. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought the art was more, for me, it looked more like the Bloodlust style, but Jay said it's not.
You got to trust Jay.
Yeah. Well, Jay's a fan. Alex Thomas on The Voice. Let's make it happen. I bet that figure of a piece have a high transit casualty rate. Yeah. It's gonna cost a bomb. Looks sick. Yeah.
It won't arrive broken though.
It won't arrive broken because the guy did all his studies were in like logistics and things. Do you guys ever hear about the edition size for the Killing Joke bust? We're gonna do that, buddy. We're going to talk about that.
Hang tight, Alonso. Hang tight, man. Keep your dick in your pants. We're nearly there.
Way off from Vamp D. I think it looks quite good. I don't know. I mean, like, again, it's one of those things I need to see in person. And the people who got to see it at the convention were happy.
It's a little feminine.
Yeah, but he does in the cartoon a bit.
It was a bit more feminine, this statue, but it like it as in a beautiful man.
Yeah.
You know, like a very, like, I don't know, almost like, yeah, I would, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this comes out soon. Again, I'm looking forward to getting this in hand. And again, I mean, if there is any feedback where people are not happy about the face or happy about any of the details, Figurama are one of the companies who will listen. And if they need to, it's likely they'll do like another head or whatever, you know. Should have shown his hand. I did show his hand. You saw his hand a couple of shots ago. I'll go back. Yeah, I was actually a bit disappointed because I was hoping for a bloodlust look and portrait, but this is still beautiful. Definitely true to the OGR. I think I
like the more vampire-y because I mean, I think that Interview the Vampire tried to depict that kind of thing with vampires. You know that they're quite. You know what I mean? They've got that sort of like. I don't know. It's a strange thing.
I wouldn't worry about leading. I don't think Figurama have had any leading issues with any of their pieces. Yeah, whoever asked. Funny enough, I'm a fucking idiot. The one
before you did it, innit?
No. The person who I'm like, oh yeah, who said that? Norrin Rad82. I couldn't remember his name. There you go. Look, there you go. There's his hand there, so you can see it.
Anybody else see a vagina, or is that just me?
I mean, you must have seen some fucking ugly vaginas.
I'm not saying I haven't. I'm not saying that I wouldn't stick my penis in that either.
His nose is the clit there, I guess, and then
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Well, I mean,
I've seen a few angry vaginas.
It's like that Joe Rogan thing, isn't it? That Joe Rogan skit where he says about as a man, you do some weird shit. You literally fuck like anything. And he goes, literally, if you came home one day and you're like taking off your shoes and you saw a hole in the wall in the hallway, and you saw this hole in the wall every day, you're seeing it every day, you're taking off your shoes, you see this hole. There's going to be a time where you're going to look at that hole and you're going to go, I could fuck that. And there's going to be a time where you will fuck that. And you're going to come. And then after that, you're going to be like, I can't believe I did it. I'm a sick fuck. I can't believe I just fucked that hole in the wall and come. I'm fucking, oh my God. Well, you're fucking again the day after.
That's funny.
I know it looks awesome. I mean, I'm interested to see the price point. I haven't seen the price point yet, to be honest with you. But again, with Figurama, if people are that bothered, for example, Jay, if you want to see a Bloodlust head portrait, and if I think it was Jay again, if you're not happy with the head, I mean, with Figurama, if you speak up on the community, they will potentially do another head. There's been times
in the past get enough traction.
They've done things like that. Yeah, they've done it in the past.
You say a statement like that, and then loads of people come in and go, definitely, then you may get some movement there.
Yeah. Gio is down for the hussy.
Yeah.
Matt Gomez in the house.
Yo.
I definitely had these regrettable moments. I bet. Looks like Vampire and D statue looks really good. I really like the Vampire D. It looks really good. Interesting fact. Yoshimika Akira, the artist for D, is also the artist for a ton of Final Fantasy art. And you can see the resemblance, very beautiful feminine features on the men.
Yeah.
Did he do Vincent then? I wonder if he did Vincent, because Vincent was very Vampire and D. That would be interesting to know. Or was it earlier stuff? I'll be interested to know that, Jay, if you know. House of GOG, so they're doing their 800 follower giveaway on Instagram.
8,000, you fool. Can you fucking read?
Did I say 800?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 8,000 follower Instagram giveaway. So if you go over to House of GOG on Instagram, join there. First prize is the Gorax art statue. Second prize is the art print. And third prize is the t-shirt and stickers. And follow their instructions. You can win the statue. This is way up Stuckers Street there. He loves the art by Skinner. He was talking to me about it after. You can win the statue as the first prize, the art print as the second prize, and then the t-shirt and some stickers for the third prize. So definitely go over there. House of GOG over on Instagram.
My son stole them stickers from me.
Stickers?
Yeah, I had like House of GOG stickers. I got a t-shirt and I got like House of GOG stickers, and my son found them. Now they're on one of his. Oh, fuck you then. I'm more important than you are anyway.
Wow. I need to speak to that PA motherfucker.
Anyway, them stickers are on my fucking son's lorry. Every time he's playing around with it when the dinosaurs are attacking it, House of GOG fucking truck is getting mullered.
Because I got a notebook where I basically stick stickers on, and I ain't got no House of GOG stickers. So someone needs. I'm gonna have words with someone.
Somebody should send you some fucking stickers, didn't they?
But yeah, you didn't send me no stickers, man. Yeah, motherfucker, you. I love Skinner Piece. Not sure Ari Vincent, but his art was that stupidly expensive Final Fantasy VI. Okay, well, yeah, I'm talking about 7. Yeah. Thank you. It's very distinctive, beautiful wall color looking style. I sent you more stickers. I never got stickers.
Talking to me. Not talking to you, you can't. It's talking to me because my son nicked them.
Well,
He's telling me, look, don't worry, George, I'll sort you out more stickers. Never mind that hairy one.
If Alex keeps singing.
Fuck me. If Alex keeps singing, we'll lose a sub a second.
Then you got, so talking about obviously the Iron Studios 1/10 pieces. So these are some of those now.
That's right.
So this is Shrek and Donkey and the Gingerbread Man. So this is 1/10.
That's awesome.
316 £. Sorry, when I go on to
what's scale 1/10? That's quite dear, isn't it?
1/10, but he's a big character, isn't he? And
yeah, it won't. Yeah, they're quite big. He's open. Yeah.
So again, sorry, when I go into it, my sideshow converts directly to where I am. But yeah, this looks cool, and it's a great blast from the past as well. Nice if you can have those little statues in your office and things. It is quite a nice thing. I love the Gingerbread Man.
The Gingerbread Man's funny as shit, and he's funny.
He's great when he's getting done by John Lithgow. The Muffin Man.
Lithgow is such a fucking underrated actor.
He's not underrated. He's
fucking fabulous, man. I love that guy. I don't think so. I don't think he's appreciated enough. The guy's just unbelievable.
Before Third Rock from the Sun, I remember my parents going on about how much of a great actor he was.
I watched Bigfoot and the Hendersons. I mean, Americans will probably say it's Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah.
Because that's the proper name for it. Over here. We called it that. But I had my father-in-law download it for me, man. Jesus Christ. He's great in that.
Yeah.
He's really good in it. He really makes you feel some shit, which you're just like, wow. You forget.
Isn't he the villain in Ricochet?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's also the villain in Santa Claus the movie. He's brilliant in that as well.
He's in Dexter as well, but he's in loads of stuff. He plays a really good villain.
I just think he's a fantastic actor, like really, really top fucking draw.
He's good in the Old Man TV show. Yeah, someone was talking about that recently. Yeah, I need to watch it. I can't remember the other person in it. Yeah, it was meant to be really
Man.
good. Huh?
The Muffin Man.
Ram Man 1/10. Look at that. That looks
Looks like
really
me.
fucking cool.
Get in there.
Yeah. Little Mr. fucking Green Michelin Man legs.
It's them fucking Spring Man. That was an awesome toy. Had a little button on the side of his belt or something on the corner. Pulled that down, fucking jumped. Awesome
Did
shit.
you have that?
Of course I had it. Stupid question. Very
I can't
few of them I
remember.
didn't have. Very
I had
few.
quite a lot of stuff as well, but I think you nicked half my stuff anyway.
Ah, yeah, I would have definitely taken all shit.
So yeah, that looks cool, man. It was a 1/10 piece. Their 1/10 pieces are great, and I know that the Mad King collects them as well. I assume get more and more licenses. Geez, you're fucked, Mad King. Yeah, fucked. 6.7 inches high, 5.5 inches wide, 5.9 inches deep. So yeah, that's the size of that. Cool. This shredder looks badass as well. Look at that.
Yeah, I just love their one. It's such a great line.
£184. There's different price points there. Look at that.
No, it's got to be size. It's got to be size related, bro.
150. Oh no, that's reasonable. 184. No,
that's badass. That's really nice.
That's a nice shredder.
I'll never forget to fucking watch the first Shredder film and he turns up. You're like, fuck, like that.
Yeah, but you know the original Shredder in the cartoon was Uncle Phil.
Huh?
The original Shredder in the cartoon was Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. And in the movie, it's all like Corey Feldman and all that, isn't it?
One of the turtles is maybe Don. Donnie is.
Yeah, you would have thought you'd be like Michelangelo or something. But yeah, the Shredder's 11 inches high, 8.2 wide, and 6.3 deep. So yeah, a fuck for sure. Ice Studios got me by the balls. So yeah, this Shredder looks fantastic.
I love it.
At one of the conventions, J&D was showing their Batman pieces. So they got the Robert Pattinson and Bruce Wayne and the Robert Pattinson Batman there. So yeah, they've got those coming. Just got a little tease. Yeah, the reason why this is back up is we spoke about this last week. We spoke about how it's a fantastic piece, looks amazing, and it was announced as the edition size of 99, where we saw it. And I was contacted by, I can't read the distribution side, but the distributors, which is that little cat on the bottom of the picture, they said that the way it's done, yeah, you can't see it goes out of focus. The way it's done is you get 99 in Asia, and then there's going to be another edition size based upon USA. This ain't actually the first time companies have done this, because Iron Studios used to do this. When Iron Studios did their original Iron Man and their original Captain America, they had 3 different sets of edition sizes. I think.
They all had different numbers, didn't they?
They had an Australian set, they had like a world set, and then they had like the Brazil set. I remember writing an article about it for a website like a long time ago. So they're not the first company to do this. And then also, I think maybe Queen have done it as well. So there is not a new thing. It's not.
Is that because of their licensing agreement with different places?
Yeah. So it's like we can make 99 in this country, and we can make 299. I don't know what it is. We can make X in America.
I've got it.
We can make X in Asia. We can make X in Europe. X in
Europe.
So rather than saying the edition size is a collective of all of them and numbering them in that regard, they just break them up, which I don't think they should do, because then you're always going to have the problem of, oh, I have number 53, but then so does this person and that person. And it just raises questions to the validity of your numbering when it's not transparent. So that's always going to be a problem.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Well, even
you want to get that shit all under one roof.
Yeah. Even if it's 99, then you have to, unfortunately, you got to start your next one on 100. So,
Yeah, you got a point there. I mean, because you're getting that information sort of second hand after you've sort of jumped on it with it, worrying about it selling out.
Well, that was the
Yeah,
point
you're right.
I had last week. Was I was saying, and I still agree. This piece looks amazing. This piece looks phenomenal. And when the price was announced, I think someone in the comments said the price,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Wow!" For a 99 edition size piece, that
Yeah,
is the price.
yeah,
Wow, fucking hell! I should have got on that. If I then would have rushed and got on it and then kind of like realized there's actually a European distributor of, and I would have saved money, I would have been pissed.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it needs to be a lot. And the person actually did contact me and say, oh, this is the case, this is the case. I said to them, send me an
Yeah,
email and can you send me an email and highlight this properly? And they never did. But I think they need to be clearer with that for sure.
yeah.
I totally agree. It needs to be more transparent. And if you're going to do multiple edition sizes worldwide, you need to have something to establish the fact that that number 53 is different from this 53 and that 53.
Yeah, you need to put it on there
Otherwise,
like Asian exclusive edition size or whatever.
yeah. You need to have different what they
Bases.
call the plate thing on the base.
Yeah, and the underside of it as well. All the information has to say it.
Sure, 100%. And that was the problem that they had.
Same with the certificates or anything else.
Yeah, when they had the original one with Iron Studios, that was the problem. Is they never did that. They never did that, and then it just raised the question of, wow, but yeah, still looks fantastic. Still looks absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen all this. Let's go.
They just need to clear it up. This then is a Batman Beyond concept by Will Slady, and this looks great. This looks really great. The only problem that people have said on so many posts, not just one, all over the groups, is I absolutely love this piece, but one day Prime 1 will make a variant. And people are now so cautious of Prime 1. If you go on the Prime 1 website now, there's about 5 or 6 pieces that they made into variants, like last minute, as a 10-year anniversary thing. And people are getting pissed off about it. People are get really pissed off about it.
I definitely wouldn't rush off to buy any of their shit. I would hold the line.
Yeah. Either way,
unless
people
this is
should
the
buy
version
what
that you
they
absolutely
like,
want
not
and you
the
want the
hype.
upside later.
Whoever purchases shouldn't be tripping if that's what they wanted anyway. Are people mad they bought? No, that's not the point. The point is more the fact that the announcement made was
not clear.
Joker Killing Joke 99 edition size.
Yeah, it's not clear.
That's the post.
Slightly.
So then when people go,
it rings dishonest.
Because then also it does get the point of, I like it, but yeah, fear of missing out. I like it. Do I like it enough to buy it? Shit, I better get it, kind of thing. So you're still going to buy it based upon that. If they go as edition size 5,000, you'll be like, I really like it, but it's 5,000 the wrong way. So
yeah, I've got time.
PP plate is the name of the thing underneath. PP plate is the thing my dog pisses on. That looks dope. Still upsetting the company made that mistake. I don't think it was a mistake. I just think
it's not a mistake to be that vague. If you already know that, it's a little bit of a smoke and mirrors game.
Yeah. I don't like the overall armor depiction of this character. You don't like anything. Unless we show a fucking Bowen piece, you don't like anything. I legitimately worried that they'll put a gold on. For sure, that's the only 450 edition size of this Batman. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, like the ones with gold, silver, not really a difference. You think Prime 1 will make a variant of Beyond with a smooth suit like the animated series?
Yeah.
Does it light up? I don't know if it lights up, but let's get through these pictures. But I think this looks really nice. If you ignore the whole, this may happen, that may happen, scenario, which people are really worried
this ticks
about.
all your boxes, buy it. If it doesn't, wait, because a variant may tick more.
Yeah, but I do think that it looks like the design of this looks great. Statue looks great. But it's expensive. That's people's concern now. It's expensive, and people are now worried that, you know, I don't buy things to make money. I don't buy things to go, I'm going to buy this and sell this in 5 years' time and fucking retire. But there is always that thing in the back of my mind that if I lose my job or if this happens or that happens, I want to make my money back, and I want to be able to like sell these things to kind of help make pay what get back what I pay.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a case of there's going to be I buy this, and by the time I need to sell it, there's 5 variants, so the value of it's fucking tanked. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, he actually liked the Skinner piece. He does. He has a Skinner book. What up? How's it going, Rome Ross? Yes, it takes something away from the collector, forced their hand to buy it early without the proper terms. Yeah, of course.
It's not. Listen, anything that's that vague, when there's that much detail that has come out after the fact, you know that it's done on purpose.
Yeah,
it creates hype. It creates above. It
accidentally on purpose.
It creates a demand. Sell me this pen. That's what's happened. Sell me this pen.
Do you know what the answer is to that?
I know the answer to that.
What's the answer to that?
Write your name on this check.
Yeah. Where's that? Write your name. I don't have a pen.
Oh, write your name on this check for £1,000.
Yeah.
I ain't got a pen. Here's a pen.
Yeah.
Create demand. That's what it is. That's the point of my statement, which is it's supply and demand. So you create the demand. You say it's 99, you just say fuck all else. You know that you've got it's 99 only in Asia, but you don't say that. You don't specify it.
Yeah.
That creates the buzz. That creates the hype. That creates the panic. Everybody rushes off to buy it. And then later on, it's like, oh, no, we've got more. We're going to be releasing some in America, some other places and all this shit. Yeah, I don't agree with that kind of process.
No,
I think as a new company, you can put it down to a mistake on your part, but you ain't going to get away with this twice. You'll get one of these. You fuck that again, that'll be it. No one ain't falling for that twice. So,
talking about variants, did you see the white 2B version of the automated Masterline series? They dropped out of nowhere. I think the character is called 2P. I find that kind of strange. I've not seen that, but it doesn't surprise me because that 2B was ridiculously expensive and never going to sell out. I've got hiccups. But yeah, I mean, going back to the statue and the way it looks like, I think it looks fantastic. I think
I've got no reference to this at all.
Well, it was all like
I've never seen this. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know what it is.
Wasn't it the Batman Beyond actually started in the cartoon?
It was in the game the first time I ever seen it as one of the skins. I actually really like the skin.
But did they start off? I think it may have started in the cartoon and then
it's like an animated series.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. Talking about sorry, read that one. How's it going? Don't tell anyone, but I love all of the pieces you've released so far. I know everyone knows. These days, most people would have to take out a small loan to own things, especially with inflation. Can you imagine shipping costs? Holy shit. Yeah, that's why I don't do for 1/3. What else are examples of variants from Prime 1? Well, Prime 1 went off and did they did a Batman right
I ain't got all day for this, man. You're asking for a question like that. There's so many examples.
There's so many, but they did the Batman, which was the Arkham Knight, I think it was. And then they did like the gold version, and then they did a white version, and then they did the Optimus Prime gold version, and then another version, and then they did they did so many. They did the fucking the Toad from the the Witcher download code, and then they did the fucking gold variant because in Asia a gold frog is fucking a thing you wish on. So it's like, geez, they've done so many.
Batman Beyond was an animated series they haven't made a variant of, to be honest.
Yeah, Batman Beyond was an animated series 20 years ago, but did it start there? Beyond was fantastic.
I didn't watch it.
Started as an animated series actually after the Raw Batman animated. I never seen that either, which people give me a lot of stick about. But this
I saw a bit of it. Mark Hamill's the Joker one. I've seen a bit. Is that one?
I don't know. No. Well, it's Kevin Conroy, but I don't know who does the Joker. I know that Hamill does Joker in some of them, but I don't know if it's that serious. Prime One already did a gold Batman Beyond too.
That's a wing.
Stuck from Inferno. Okay. Yeah, that's his wing. It looks like a spike from the angle. But yeah, it looks cool. Looks fucking badass.
Textured on it.
This then is the Skull Knight by Prime One, which was
this is a collector shared this in the group. I really like his photos as well because this is in hand pictures. It looks quite nice.
This was the piece that costs people $2,000 to ship in the height of shipping because it's 4 ridiculously big boxes. So it cost this. I mean, this picture. I mean, you can see the computer there and the laptop, but then it looks like perspective because it's closer and things like. This doesn't do justice to how big this fucking piece is. This piece is really big.
I think it's in that guy's hallway. I think it's standing on the floor.
This. No, that's up on a fucking table. You can see all his shit.
I'm joking, you fucking cunt. Yeah. Oh god.
But yeah, it looks cool. Looks really cool. But I know a lot of people.
Some great detail on it.
As soon as the shipping was announced, they were like, let's leave.
Into me.
So that's that. Cool, loads of detail on the base. That looks like breakages though. There does. But what's he got in the back? Yeah. Cool. This is the Garrett Deluxe. This is by Pure Arts. This is quite expensive. This is £1,600 for a 1/4 scale statue. So there's probably about close to $2,000, maybe $800.
It's a bio though, isn't it?
Yeah, this on the back.
What is that thing that's hanging over him there?
It's a vampire. So it's from the download code. It's from the poster of Blood and Wine, and it's the High Vampire Detlef. So it's from the game, and yeah, it looks cool. And the wingspan is fucking massive. It's like 42 inches, but yeah, it's expensive. It's really expensive. I do like what they've done though, is because they've done this one, which is the huge one, which is the be all and end all, like the big wingspan of it. And, a lot of work going into it as well, the price of it. But they got the 1/6 scale version. And what I do like is the fact that their big version is obviously £1,600, a lot of money. But then their 1/6 scale doesn't have the vampire there, but it's like much cheaper.
Yeah.
So normally when you get the smaller version, it's like it's done in a way where you're like, well, I might as well get the bigger one because the prices aren't much different. So and also what they've done, which is nice, is they've added the severed vampire's arm onto the base. Mm-hmm. So they kind of still got that kind of character there.
Still got the knob.
Yeah. So it's based on the download code.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Someone saying, Boombox says, shame we didn't offer it without the vampire in 1/4 scale. The portrait is off. Doesn't look like him. I wonder if Prime One will make a Henry Cavill Witcher. That would be the company to make it if they did. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Tiamat again. We did Tiamat last week, but then this is the one where it's actually going up for pre-order. So these are more pictures, and also you got the price now as well. So we're going to get onto that. There are two versions.
This is fantastic.
I think this looks amazing. Do you know the guy I was talking about last week about he used to paint for Pop Culture Shock, and he would know what the factory would like or be able to replicate.
Yeah,
it's Mike Bunyara.
Yeah,
and that's who's painted this.
Right. So
there's two versions. I think it's gone backwards, and one version has all the light ups around the mouth, and the other version doesn't. And we'll get to the end. We'll show all the prices. The one thing I do like is if you look at the shot from the back, when you saw the shot from the back of the kloof, He had so many seams on the prototype. Apparently, in the production, they made it better, but this looks like there isn't many seams at all. It looks quite clean.
I really like
And,
this. This for me looks fantastic.
Yeah,
The detailing
well.
on the different heads just looks fucking amazing.
And then this is the light up, so you see the light ups on the back of the mouths,
Mm-hmm.
all different colors. So yeah, cool, very cool. If they deliver on that, I think it'll be a very nice piece. But this is the other side of it: is the price point is £1,882.45 for the light up version,
Christ.
and £1,737 for the non light up version. So that's the size of it. So 28 inches high, 31 wide, 37.5 deep. And then I don't know what they give the base time.
Such big money.
Yeah. But I guess if you look into it from the perspective of the Garot piece, so this is 19 and this is 17. That Garot piece was like, how much was that? 15.
Mm.
When you put that into perspective like that, I think the Tiamat is better value.
Oh yeah, I think so. Tiamat looks like very, very special.
I like it. But
very, very special.
These things are just getting not just pop culture.
I love the sort of realistic touches to just modernize that dragon. Just looks the bollocks. Very, very, very impressive.
Things are just getting too expensive now.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Really. See, I'm quite lucky, and you're quite lucky because we have a pedigree. So when things start getting spastic like this, we can literally just, if we want to, we can just pull back and be like, I'm gonna go get some older gems because I know there's so many good pieces. I just got to pick them up for next to nothing. Because there's just like, it gets to this sort of stuff and you just like, that money can really stretch. Sure. People ain't tell you that once you start talking about this at like 1800, there's no shipping, there's no 20% tax, there's no nothing there.
Well,
once you start getting into them kind of money, you're going to be closer. That was at 1737, so you're going to be well closer to about 2.4 when this is all over and done with.
Yeah. I paid like £300. I paid less than £300, maybe £250 for that original Green Goblin. That was a fucking steal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's loads. There's so many gems. There's so many good pieces. Yeah, you can just 100%. You can just do that. You could just put your money into collecting just into other older pieces because you can't. They can't continually rise these prices like this because it becomes. You're like looking at that price. I'm thinking 2,400. I got Magneto on Throne for less than that. Why would I buy that?
So what was 2,400?
This piece will be.
Oh, after shipping and tax.
Once you add, add what's 20% on that? £300.
20% is stop talking. That's another
You'll get there.
70 times 2.
Yeah, so £350.
Yeah.
Like I said, fast maths is I'm pretty good. I'll get close, real close, fast, and that's 350. So now you're talking. What's that? £2,100.
Have you seen that joke where it's like something like, "I'm really fast at maths," and they go, "What's 4,573 times 9,976? 250." He goes, "That's really wrong." Yeah, but it was fast.
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah. But you're already at 2,000. You're already at £2,100 before it's been shipped. I don't know. This looks like a big unit. Even if they do it in one box, it just says it's one box. It's still somebody got priced at $300 just to ship a Doctor Doom from Sideshow. So this is going to be big, man. This is going to be more. So even
shipping is already pretty good.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is going to be more. This is going to be big. It's going to be big money to ship this. So you're talking, like I say, you're going to be closer to 2.5K into this piece, and I got Magneto for £1,000 less than that.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You're just not going to do
that. You're paying for the Witcher IP as well, though. You have that argument with every single piece, though, unless it's a company's own IP. they're all paying licensing fees. So you can't
No,
just
it's
say...
just that's like a fucking null argument. It's like that's a moot point. Any piece you're paying a license for, anything that's licensed.
It's not a total moot point because there are licenses across more than others.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make it. That doesn't matter.
No.
Because why is it that other Witcher pieces don't cost that much then?
Sure, of course.
The argument can't stack up if there are Witcher pieces that are like bigger scale, much less money.
Yeah.
You got a problem there.
Then we move on there. These are then in hand, not in hand, but like gallery pictures of the Queen Studios big chap bust. And one of the things I do really like about this is I love the way that they've actually done the mouth open, so you can see the second head inside the mouth. I know that with the one I had from Sideshow, they just did the teeth together, so they're like, let's do the teeth together so we don't have to see that. You don't have to do that work. And it was just easier, isn't it? But this...
I love the colour of it. It's almost got like a blue tint in it. Like
a greens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just got like a tint of colours in there.
That photo is really good.
This looks amazing. Looks really nice.
But the other side of it as well is this is $5,000. So it's tough.
Yeah.
As I said, written there. But it looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, this price point again. It's so much money. There's so much money. $5,000. But it looks phenomenal. It looks like he's done a fantastic job. Again, yeah. It's big, but I can't justify that kind of money.
Nah, I wouldn't, mate. I wouldn't. I'm going on a 5-star holiday, all inclusive, for that money. Taking my family there. I'm not paying statue money. $5,000. It's not happening.
Yeah. Sorry. Go back to that. Oh, here you go. No.
Right, I'm going to do another 10 minutes and I'm gone.
All right. So this is then custom pieces come up out of the blue, and this is quite an interesting one, though.
I quite like it.
No, I mean, yeah, I like it. I don't like. I like some of his work, but I don't like his last Hulk. It was true to the art, but I just didn't like the artwork. But I do think this one's really cool. It's based upon the original cover, and yeah, you got the green version and the grey versions coming. So yeah, very cool. Very, very cool art.
I like it.
Yeah. No, I do. I like it too.
I wouldn't swap it for my Hulk transformation, but I still like it.
Yeah. I think you've done a good job. I definitely do. Definitely think it's done a good job. Very interesting job. Actually, for that angle, it done a great though. It has size those fucking hands. And...
Yeah, but that's how it's like it depicts in a lot of ways like that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one of those ones as well. Again, with the perspective of the hands and stuff, you need to see it in person.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not always as bad as it seems.
Kiefer guy is very good as a sculptor. But yeah, been around for a while. Then you got the Kratos. You sent me this one.
Yeah, I think it's a fan art, but I'm not sure. It just looks quite nice. I like the Hercules gauntlet. So this is from obviously God of War 3.
Yeah. I think it's just a render, and it looks quite basic to me.
Yeah, very much so.
It needs a lot of work if they're ever going to want to make it into a statue.
Yeah. But do something with his fucking legs and all.
This then is Loki.
This, man. I like this.
It's got like a few options. So you got this one with the throne, without the throne. It's got like
face and hand differences and things. Yeah.
Heads. I think his head looks a bit too much like fucking Doom. Do you know when Doom has that kind of burn kind of head going on? His skin looks a bit like that, doesn't it, Loki? There.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from that. I love all the texturing and all the details. A lot of detail in there. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I dig it. I like him wearing the rings and all that kind of business.
Yeah.
Like OG, this is like proper like old Loki sort of comic art. This is nice.
I just think his head looks like it's all fucking scarred up. I know it's hard to tell because it's blurry as fuck.
Very hard from that. It's hard.
All right. Then you got like a custom guided, just sculpted panther, so I just thought I'd throw that in there.
That's cool. I've seen this before.
Yeah, done some talks about it. Just thought I'd throw that in there, just go for I liked it. And the white Thanos you were talking about earlier, actually. Sure did that.
These might be from the same people that are doing the Tarax, but I'm not sure.
Is it?
I don't know. I think I saw the same in the same background that the Tarax is in and the Ronin was in, so I just assumed so, but I could be wrong. I like this. I just don't like the portraits.
Hope you enjoyed watching us.
God bless, man. Good luck.
Hulk looks like Frankenstein, but the old one did.
The old one did, yeah. That's the point.
Yeah, that Loki looks terrible.
Fuck off you.
That looks dope. That's that there. I remember someone. I think I saw this.
I'm not feeling the portraits.
Huge. Yeah.
I'm not feeling the portraits on this one.
No.
The rest of it I like, but I just don't like the portraits.
Didn't someone do one of these before? Didn't Bushy do one of these before?
I think Bushy might have done one, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing an Annihilation one before.
I like that portrait.
Yeah.
And there's another one with him smiling, but it's the same type of thing. I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave it there then, yeah?
Sure, man. You done? Good?
No, we still got some going on, but, we got through quite a lot. Weekend of Casual Thanos. Looks dope. I don't know what they're talking about there. Yes, mate. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to change the thing that bothers me doing that. So thanks everyone for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support. Definitely, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit that button. Hit the like button. Join our Facebook groups. If you've got any questions, make sure you send them to us. All that kind of business,
I will try to get a room tour filmed and sent to Alex before I go on holiday.
Where are you going?
I'm not telling you, but before I go, I'll get it done.
Oh, well, tell me later. Sorry. Yeah, I get why you're not telling me. Yeah.
I don't even share pictures of my holiday until I'm home.
I don't blame you.
It's just something I don't like to do.
Yeah. It is well sweaty. All right, man. We'll sort it out. And, I'll get it edited and put out. If George talks over shit, I'll cut him out.
Yeah, just put a nice piano fucking tune in the background or something.
Cool beans. All right, man. Peace out. And again, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. You all have a great weekend. And the Killing Joke, Bedroom Beethoven. Yeah, the Killing Joke thing is the Asian edition size, and they're going to announce the rest of the edition sizes later. So be nice to Alex. He's your only friend. I remember he used to give you a lot of jip.
Like to,
yeah. He used to give you a lot of jip, and then he would always be quite supportive towards me. So I didn't know. I was like, we'll let him.
Well, there are people that really do like you much more than me. But
when I had a meeting with it's a quick story. I had a meeting with these YouTube people a couple of weeks ago. They were asking me how I use the apps and what we do on YouTube and whatever. And then they asked me about being trolled on YouTube. And I said, you know what? We've actually been quite fortunate over our years where we've been doing this for 9 years or whatever. We've been doing it since 2013. And in the scheme of things, we don't really get trolled that much. And it's sort of like I said, but 90% of the trolling is normally people calling you fat or calling you something because they know that, this guy works out, he trains, so I'm going to call him fat because I will bother him. And that's normally the way. And I said, there's only ever been this one time where I kind of kicked off and I kind of said which was where there was a spelling mistake. And then the guy pointed out there's a spelling mistake being an arsehole bag. It was a Doctor Who video. It's Dalek, not Dalek, you illiterate prick. Fuck you, and fucking you shouldn't be reviewing these pieces if you don't know the lure. You'd blah blah blah. Went on a whole rant. I replied back going, I don't remember his
Fuck your mum.
it's like, thank you, John123, for your feedback. If you check now, the title has been corrected, and now it should be spelt right. I want to wish you and your family a great time over the holidays, and then press enter about 1,000 times, so that he would have to go like read more, read more, read more, read more. By the way, go fuck yourself, you cunt. And the guy deleted his comment after that. Like, it was up for about maybe an hour, and I had like a few people going, "Oh my god, that was great! That's so funny! I can't believe you wrote that." And then he deleted his comment, so my comment got deleted after that. But yeah, and I told the YouTube people about it. I was like, "That's the only time where I've responded to it, really, on YouTube, not on Facebook, on YouTube." Yeah. All right, take care, guys, girls.